After putting off getting a magnetic clock for years, I happened to find one online and I just decided to go for it. Shortly after my new clock arrived, ShengShou released their magnetic clock. So in this video, I'm going to be comparing these two clocks and help you determine which one is best for you. The custom-made clock is just a ling-out clock with 3D printed pins. The pins include internal magnets to make them click perfectly into place and prevent them from falling down. This clock is also already set up. Out of the box, it turned amazing, much better than an out-of-the-box ling-out. With the custom pins and setup, this cube cost me $40, but with no cheaper options at the time, it was well worth it. The ShengShou clock is the first ever mass-produced magnetic clock. It features a brand new clock design and internal magnets. The pins are a bit shorter than previous clocks and are slightly rounded at the end. Out of the box, this cube did not turn well. It was very slow and took a lot of effort to move. The pins had a stronger and more noticeable click than on the custom-made clock. This clock required some serious setting up. One feature that makes setting it up significantly easier is the addition of screws on every side of the clock. These can be unscrewed to easily open the clock in order to lube it. Without this feature, I'd say that this clock is not worth buying, as the necessary setting up would be too difficult and risky. Thankfully, this feature allows for setting up without the risk of damaging the clock. The assembly process can still be a bit tedious, but there's no chance of accidentally breaking the clock. Setup took around 15 minutes and it improved the turning significantly. It's much faster and easier to turn, which makes it much more pleasant to solve on. It's pretty nice and it's by far the best mass-produced clock on the market. So if you don't want to pay as much and you're willing to do some setting up, I think the ShengShou clock is a great option. If you want a clock that's amazing right out of the box and you're willing to pay more, I'd say go with a custom-made clock. The ShengShou magnetic clock is a great improvement from other mass-produced clocks, but overall I prefer the turning on the custom-made clock and I will be sticking with it as my main. By no means is the ShengShou clock bad. For being priced under $10, it's actually pretty amazing and the speed did increase a lot with setting up, which was great. For me, I just prefer the custom clock because it's faster, smoother, and turns more effortlessly, and the pins are way less clicky and just take less effort to push. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!